Hey guys, welcome back to The Ripple Effect.
This week we're busting 3 myths about pornography. Let's get started. Myth number 1, porn is no big deal. So actually, pornography can be quite addictive. When you start watching porn, your brain releases huge amounts of dopamine, which flood your brain and create this rush of pleasure and emotion.
And after a while, you need more and more to get that same effect that you once needed the first time that you used it. So it's actually pretty addictive, kind of like cocaine.
So if it's an addiction, it's a pretty big deal.
So you might think people are willingly consenting to being filmed in pornography, but actually, especially for those extreme types, a lot of it is human trafficking.
Seems like maybe porn is kind of a big deal.
Porn is a big deal. Myth busted. Myth number 2, porn is good for you.
So a lot of us turn to pornography when we feel lonely and we want connection with other people. But the funny thing is, afterwards, it just leaves you more lonely than when you started.
Studies also show an increase in anxiety, poor body image, depression, insecurity, and poor self-image. Pornography users are twice as likely to struggle with depression than non-users.
Pornography also gives us really unrealistic expectations of what sex is like. Remember, when you get married someday, you don't get a new brain. All the stuff that you formed about what sex is like, you're gonna take into your marriage and your future life.
No thanks.
So pornography also impacts our friendships. Pornography teaches us to view people as objects for our pleasure.
So whether you like it or not, that mentality starts to creep into all of your relationships.
Porn is a friend killer.
Friend killer, X.
Lame.
Pornography is terrible for our romantic relationships too. An increasing number of people have shown that they prefer watching internet porn to having actual sex with an actual person. In fact, more than 50% of those who watch internet porn have lost interest in sexual intercourse with their partner.
There's a growing number of people who, when they want to actually have sex with a person, can't because they've watched so much pornography that their body will not respond. No thank you. Not to mention the fact that when one person in a marriage started watching pornography, divorce rates doubled. I don't want that. So it sounds like porn is actually bad for you.
Yeah, porn is good for you, myth busted.
Myth number 3, not watching pornography is unrealistic.
Studies show that 40 million people in the United States are regular users of pornography. So while that's a huge number, and that's only the regular users, there's still more than 325 million people in the United States. There's so many of us that are choosing to not use pornography and that are choosing a better life.
So if you want to quit pornography, you are not alone. There are dozens and dozens of organizations devoted specifically to helping you quit porn. There's all kinds of tools out there. A couple of them to check out: The Porn Effect, Fight the New Drug. We have hope in Jesus that we can overcome all these things. Romans 8:37 tells us that we are more than conquerors through Jesus Christ of all of the things that separate us from him. So have hope. You could be the patron saint one day of those who struggle with pornography addiction. Looks like living a porn-free life is possible after all.
Myth busted. Well guys, thanks for watching us bust those myths about pornography.
Make sure to subscribe for weekly videos.